Anyone who wants to publish on YouTube and whose videos are watched by, say, 10 people, eventually comes down with a case of veritability, the belief that truth is measured by the pound. People suffering with this obsessively try to get their views up, but rather than worry about those lack of views, I'd inoculate myself with the words of the great philosopher Marx, Groucho, who said, "I don't care to belong to any club that would have me as a member." Of course, YouTube is not a club, it's a company that literally measures your worth and your view count. Because that creates more YouTubers, that's fine. But your market value doesn't really depend on what people who can't use your help think about you, only on the ones who can. It's just that the ones who can't outnumber them 1,000 to 1. Now, no one would speak to the 1,000 rather than the one unless there was some program running in their head compelling them to. This is not the thing that's going to help us find your best people in the coming year. And it's almost here. So how about we do a reboot? To find your 1 out of 1,000, it might be useful, just for a moment, to think of yourself as a prospector panning for gold. After all, he has a keen eye for the real thing. After many tough years, he's learned to ignore the iron pyrite of fool's gold. The pan is like your list that you dip into to talk to a whole bunch of people, and you put other elements in place to draw the gold out from the iron. But by and large, we don't do that. Instead, we talk to everyone as though they were equally ready for this thing we have, when a big part of us knows that just isn't true. Maybe we don't know what to do instead, but still we remain the poor prospector, enviously looking up at the ones who figured out that final step we call attraction. With videos, that can happen on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, website, anywhere people visit. So what are these elements of attraction that draw out the gold? For that, we have to leave our prospector behind now and think about this important step more like a farmer. You already know what it takes for someone to succeed with your service, so you naturally want to cultivate the ground of attraction, which creates trust in the people who will want to work with you. If you think about elements of attraction as tools to help a seedling become stronger, you're getting the idea. And the best way to stop this growth is to assume they know more than they do. Clarity on a small thing is immensely more attractive than some massive solution to life, love, and the universe in one, overly produced PDF. Let's say someone has a course on their website that they're using as a lead magnet. It's got everything you'd ever want to know about copywriting. It's over 8 hours of highly distilled, very detailed, super effective learning, and it's completely free. I would imagine very few take it. It would be better to pull out one little video from it on how to write the perfect email subject line and turn that into a lead magnet. Less is usually more when it comes to attraction. Why? Because as the farmer, you can only promote growth, not force it. You want to create stability in potential clients, not make them drink from a fire hose. That drowns their growth. A smaller tidbit that makes someone a little wiser, happier, with more trust in your value also turns out to be a much easier thing to do than spending a year creating the perfect solution that no one will ever use because it's just too much. You don't want to do that to yourself. Something else you don't want to do is make videos that don't connect with your market. The competition is going to be redonkulous as millions try to figure out how to work remotely and attractively. That means video, recorded and live. I've been sharing some new tools that massively upgrade your live videos, but we also need to work on the recorded ones. I don't want to find you down by the river like the poor old prospector with a pan full of iron shavings. So, for now, here's the reboot. It's the mantra: do your thing, do it for the one, do it clear, do it small. That will promote growth in your business. Thanks for watching. have the happiest, most prosperous new year, and we'll see you next year right here on The Visible Authority.